Welcome to Chewing the Fat, episode number 3. I'm Almost, and he's...
I'm Krusty.
I can't do it. That's why they don't call me Krusty.
This is the third episode of Chewing the Fat. You've actually made it to number 3, and we actually are producing number 3 right now. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but thank you anyway.
I don't know if they're actually entertaining, but we have a fun time recording them.
Yeah, oh yeah, regardless. Yeah.
That's why we're putting them on the internet, and hopefully you have fun with us.
Yeah, so the 4 of you out there, thank you.
So this episode's a little bit different. We're not doing our top 5 lists like we usually do. I had a company named Nutrient reach out to me and say, hey, we're doing these new nutritious backpacking meals. We'd like you to try them, fill out our survey, give us some feedback, and we can improve our product and put it out to the masses. So I got the box, and I'm too chicken to actually take new food out on the trail that I haven't tried yet.
I'm very impressed that you're trying this at home. Me, I would take it out on trail and I would eat it.
Kind of like smoothies.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing about it is I'm a pretty picky eater just in general life. And
Ketchup?
Oh, I hate ketchup. Hate ketchup.
Mustard?
Even worse.
Pickles.
Get it the hell away from me. So I'm a very adventurous spirit. I like going to new places and experiencing new things, but food for some reason just isn't one of those adventurous things for me. I tried most things, growing up, and I've realized I hate most things, but stuff like this is pretty simple. I can handle this stuff. But yeah, food for me, yeah, I would just take it out on trail. I would obviously read all the ingredients and make sure it's not something crazy that I hate, like mayo, whatever. But this looks interesting. And what I was noticing is this box. It's like an old tin lunchbox. It's pretty nice.
And it came with all the samples. I don't think this is the packaging that they're selling stuff in. But right now, if you look on their website, all they have right now, and Rob, I've got it up on the screen here. Their website is nutrientsurvival.com. And, right now they're just selling in number 10 cans.
Oh, so they don't sell them like this?
This is a number 10 can. So if you look at their website, and, they'll see it on the screen here. You'll see it number 10 can, and they have a box for pouch, but it's still gray. So I think, this is kind of a new line for this company.
I see.
And, that's why they're sending it out to people like me, asking for us to fill out a survey if there's anything new that we can do.
All right. I like how they're trying that grassroots marketing. I get it. But if they're only going to sell it in number 10 cans, that's a pretty big investment on an unknown. They should offer these sample sizes or single serving sizes as people who want to try them. You can buy a single meal, take it out on camp. But investing in a whole number 10 can of unknown... That's risky.
I think that's their plan long term. If you look on the website there, you can see they have pouch there, but it just isn't available. Maybe it's sold out.
Okay. I'd be very curious.
So,
because I know this is some of the samplings of food, but it looks like they have way more variety of food.
Yeah. So
okay.
They'll be able to see on their screen here. So, Southwestern medley. We're going to try that today. Triple mac and cheese chocolate chip cookie meals. Homestyle scramble, we're going to try that today. We are going to try the chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter bars, hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal.
Are all these gluten-free? Some of them gluten-free? I know they have gluten-free options. So those of you who are hikers, backpackers, you're looking for gluten-free, freeze-dried meals, right? Freeze-dried or dehydrated? Maybe both?
I don't know. There are no preservatives in it. And I'm just looking through their packet here, and most of it is gluten-free.
Okay, so there you go. Gluten-free options for
gluten-free,
you
soy-free.
That's pretty good.
And
that usually means taste-free, but we'll find out.
The big thing about this company is they add a bunch of vitamins and into their food beyond just making it taste good. And I did a comparison here of what a Mountain House meal is to what their meals are.
I see.
And, you see the vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium that's in all of the meals, both sides. But then look down below here in their ingredients. They have all these vitamin A, C, E. I never heard of vitamin K before, to tell you the truth. thiamine, all these.
So you got some electrolytes in there too, your magnesiums and stuff like that, which is really nice. Vitamin and vitamin B12, I imagine might be it's in there as well. The calories look very, very similar, but I think with Nutrient, you pack in a lot more nutrition. That's one thing about trail food. You usually get only a couple of the different options. It's either going to be cheap, nutritious, or cheap, I should say, and you can usually only get 2 out of those 3. So if you hit all 3, that's a rarity.
The problem that I've had is they either taste good or they're nutritious. So I've always went with tasting good. I go out on the trail so I can eat like crap.
Yeah, I know. He has a video on 3 cheap and easy lunch ideas for the trail. Link right over there.
Green Belly meals.
Green Belly.
I just had those. Those are nutritious. You actually gave me my first one.
Yep.
And then I went out and bought some more. And the reason why I bought more is they're very nutritious. They're very expensive.
Very calorie dense. But
I felt great after I ate that for lunch one day.
Yeah. Your body digests it a lot better.
Who would have thought that would make you feel better than eating a bunch of cheese sticks and Doritos?
That stuff weighs you down, especially dairy. Dairy in your belly while you're active is generally not a good idea.
Okay, so this stuff's getting cold.
Okay.
What should we try first?
All right, so these are already dehydrated. They were poured in the pouch and dehydrated for, I imagine, 15 minutes or so, just like every other
5 to 7 minutes.
Okay. Let's try this. What is this?
That is the egg. It's like an egg scramble. It's home style scramble.
The home style scramble. So it looks like hash browns, egg, peppers, red pepper, green pepper.
Pretty damn good. So we're going to rate these 1 to 5. Just for taste. Just for taste.
I'm trying to compare this to the Mountain House breakfast skillet, which is pretty good.
I think this has more potatoes in it.
It does have a lot of potatoes.
Less eggs. I don't eat breakfast on the trail usually. It's just like a granola bar or something.
Right.
But
it's pretty good.
I could have this for dinner.
There's a little bit of spice. Some cheese in there would be really good.
The spice is good. I like spice.
I'm wondering.
It might have been a little bit better. It's a little cold now, but
that's pretty good.
I'd buy that.
Yeah, I mean, is it full, rich, home style?
It could use more meat.
It could use more meat. Meat and cheese. You put meat and cheese in everything.
Maybe you add some bacon bits to that. I think there's sausage in it.
A little Tabasco.
So, the first ingredient is shredded potatoes. Eggs.
That's pretty good.
Bell peppers.
That's pretty good. The peppers give it a little bit of bite.
Do you like that?
The eggs for protein. That's good. I would
give it. I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars.
4 out of 5. I would agree. 4 out of 5. Now keep in mind, all these foods are phenomenal on trail and just okay at home. That's just everything tastes better on trail. That's just the way it is.
For the benefit of the doubt, like a Mountain House meal, which gets 5 stars out on the trail.
Oh yeah, every time.
I've never eaten one at home.
Why would you?
So
why would you?
All right. Let's look. It looks like the rice one's getting colder faster.
Okay. This is the 3 cheese.
This is the Southwestern medley.
Oh, it's this Southwestern medley. Okay. It looks like brown rice, black beans, pinto beans, or those kidney beans, some tomato.
It's actually white rice, whole grain white rice.
Okay. Well, it's brown now.
Red peppers, green peppers, onion, pinto beans, pinto flakes. I'm sorry. I'm not a big rice and beans guy.
I like rice and beans.
So it's good for rice and beans, but not being a rice and beans guy, I might not rank it as high. Like this, I wouldn't bring this on the trail just because I'm not a rice and beans guy.
Right, exactly. Again, if this had meat in it, I think it would be pretty good. There is a
good vegetarian.
There is a little bit of spice to it, not flavor spice, but just a little bit of. I would like to say heat, but
yeah, I see like a dry heat.
Yeah, exactly. The texture is pretty good. The texture on the other one was pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, if this was a little warmer and fresher, I wouldn't know that it was a dehydrated meal.
And I think you'd have to might let this rehydrate a little bit longer because I just got a powdery bean. Flavor, I'm gonna give it a. Can we give half stars? I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars out of 5.
Same.
I mean, I'd eat it obviously if I had to. If I had another choice, I might reach for that first. But it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. So you can see up on the screen there a comparison of now. That's I'm comparing it with the Mountain House beef stroganoff.
Oh, stroganoff. Okay.
So, I mean, just so you get an idea of a meal and how many calories, how many vitamins, those sort of things. So, I mean, you're getting all these vitamins that it's kind of like with a little kid, you want to sneak the vitamins in and not taste them.
You're right. Yeah.
So,
put the doggy medicine in peanut butter. I get it. All right. Interesting.
Ooh.
I do like.
I need to cleanse my palate a little bit. It's leaving a little bit of an aftertaste.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Just a little.
I think that's where the heat gets you a little bit. It isn't like right when you eat it. It's just like it's delayed.
And when I say heat, I don't mean it's like spicy. Like a spicy Mexican food or a spicy chili, or it's not like that. It's just you can tell it's just a little lively.
Okay.
Like step above ketchup.
Triple cheese mac.
I'm looking forward to this.
This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. The one that I would most likely buy just based on the name.
So it looks like it's spiral noodles, not actual macaroni noodles, so they shouldn't call it mac.
It is triple cheese. That means there's probably 3 cheeses in it.
You're very, very observant. Yeah. And of course, you put cheese with anything.
Again, a little cold.
Yeah, that's all right.
Consistency's good.
It is good. There's something on the back end, though. I can't tell what it is.
Vitamins.
Damn vitamins.
It'll get you every time.
I like the 3 cheese. I like the texture. But there's something on the back end of how it's finishing on my palate that I can't. I can't
positive or negative?
More in a negative than a positive. I mean, if it was negative, I wouldn't eat it. If it was positive, I would keep eating it. There's just a very odd finish for me. I can't place it. Don't know if it's.
I think we could have hydrated a little bit longer.
But I mean, I had one little crunchy noodle, but you're dehydrated food in the woods. Taste. 3 out of 10.
We're going up to 5.
Oh, 3 out of 5. Excuse me. 3 out of 5. I think. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Which means I'm gonna change my original one of the hash brown to 3 out of 5 as well.
Well, what did you give it originally?
4.
Okay. So
I want it to be richer.
My biggest problem with this meal is I'm a carnivore.
Right?
There's no meat.
Put some dehydrated hot dogs in there.
Bacon bits.
Spam.
Bacon bits.
Bacon bits.
This is definitely better than Easy Mac.
I can see that.
A lot cheesier.
I can see that.
Lot saucier and
fresh and hot on the trail. Probably phenomenal.
So the breakfast one I gave 4 stars.
I gave 3.
I'm gonna give this one 3.5.
Okay.
Just a little bit behind it.
Okay. All right.
Which surprises me. I thought this would be the one.
I was excited for the triple cheese for the most part. I do like what they're trying to do, trying to get the vitamins and the nutrients in, because you are robbing yourself a lot of the time in nutrients on foods on the trail. That's just kind of the way it is, because light foods usually aren't the most nutritious.
What's the best backpacking food?
The best backpacking?
Pick one dinner that you think is the best right now.
For me, you could probably guess.
Chili mac.
Yes, Mountain House chili mac, hands down, phenomenal. However, you put cheese in it, like string cheese, and Funyuns and or chili cheese Fritos.
Isn't there a video on that, Rob?
There's a video on how to max out your chili mac, right up there. So check that out. You want to max out your chili mac? Check that out.
Okay, guess what my favorite dinner is right now?
Right now.
See how well you know me.
Well, I'm gonna say Mountain House beef stroganoff.
You got it.
It is, right? So we backpack together too often. So, but I like the fact that we're spreading, our horizons a little bit.
I just did buy another can of lasagna.
Lasagna's not bad.
You know what the worst thing about Mountain House lasagna is? Clean your spork when you get done.
It's cheesy.
That cheese is like you need a SOS pad or something to get it off.
On trail. Now, it's nice to eat, but that cheese sticks to everything. But the fact that there's cheese in it, worth it. Worth it. All right, I like it. So we have some desserts, it looks like.
Well, they aren't desserts.
They're not desserts?
They are cookies, and they are granola bars. So
granola bar cookies.
They sell these cookies as cookie meals. So
like meal replacement?
Yeah. So I think it would be like maybe a good light lunch on the trail.
They look like no-bake cookies.
So we got to share these. I cut them in half here. So we'll try this first one is oatmeal raisin cookie meals. Have I told you oatmeal raisin cookies are the reason why I have trust issues?
No.
How many times when you're a little kid that you go, oh, chocolate chip cookies, woo! And you throw it in your mouth and you're like, oh, raisins. All right. So this is, I believe, about 220 calories for the 2 cookies.
So 110 a piece. They do look like a no-bake recipe because you can tell it looks like they're just pressed together. I don't think they're baked. There's a little bit of crispiness in there from, I can imagine,
now
rice maybe?
I think they're being generous calling it a cookie. It's not a cookie.
It's more of a...
It tastes a lot like the Green Belly, the spiced apple cinnamon ones that I just got.
Kinda, yes. Interesting.
I do like the texture though.
I do like. There's a little bit of crunch there, almost like there's like little Rice Krispies in there. It's probably not, but there's a little bit of a crunch in there. I like. It is dense.
I can't taste the raisins.
I can't taste the raisins either. The taste out of 5, I'm gonna give these a 1.
Is that why you're not?
Yeah, I like oatmeal raisin cookies. I like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies better. These particular ones just...
Is it like cayenne pepper, or what's the pepper that they put in? Like the Green Bellies, the spiced apple cinnamon. There's like a pepper in it.
It could be chili pepper. Could be.
And this tastes very similar to that.
Maybe.
Except for the texture's a little different. It's a little softer. And I think just being smaller, it's easier to eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is for sure. Yeah. There's just something about it.
I'll give it. So, I think we have to kind of recalibrate here. I mean, these aren't dehydrated meals anymore.
Right.
These are granola bars and cookies.
Yeah. Correct.
So, for a granola bar or a cookie, compared to, I eat the Nature Valley ones or the Green Bellies, I give it 2.5.
Okay, you're getting 2.5. Okay, all right. Now, obviously, this is a healthy option.
Maybe a 3. I'm going to switch it to a 3.
You are 3. Okay, well, I'm giving this particular one
a 1.
Uno.
Okay, it's not for everybody.
It is not, but that's okay. That's why they have a variety of foods.
See,
right?
I give pickles a 5.
Wow. All right, let's move over to these things.
You want to do that before the chocolate chip cookies?
I got to change up the texture.
Okay. Let's change it up to peanut butter bar meals.
Okay. Well, thank you.
So I cut these in half since we're just tasting them. Right, peanut butter meals.
There's more in there than just peanut butter. Like, what is that? Is that a macadamia? Is that white chocolate? What is that?
You know why these taste similar to a Green Belly? You know what the first ingredient is? It's the same ingredient that's the first ingredient in Green Belly bars, which is tapioca syrup.
Really? Interesting. Okay.
So tapioca syrup must have a lot of calories in it.
It
That's
must.
why they use it.
So this is more like a soft granola bar.
Mm-hmm.
Not as peanut buttery.
Without like the sugar and the chocolate on it.
Right. Not as peanut buttery as I would think, but not bad. Is there coconut in this? This is better. And I'm comparing it to, it's basically a granola bar.
So 2 of these bars which is one serving, 290 calories.
Oh, okay. So 145 a piece.
So about half as much as a green belly.
Gotcha.
So
my rating for taste on this, compared to this kind of meal, not the actual meals, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Not bad. Not bad. And I ate it.
What'd I give the last one? A 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to say a 3 again.
Okay.
Very similar.
Well.
All right. We got 2 left. I want to save the chocolate chip cookies for last.
Okay.
Which scares me because I'm really looking forward to them.
I'm a chocolate chip cookie guy.
I know. I'm looking for them so much that it's going to be a letdown.
Okay.
I almost guarantee it's going to be a letdown.
Yeah, it's not Aunt Annie's.
Well, and it's not like the chocolate chip cookie that you pull out of the oven.
Yeah, or the State Fair, yeah.
Ooh, Sweet Martha's.
Sweet Martha.
Minnesota reference, sorry. Okay, so we're going to save the cookies for chocolate chip cookies for last.
Hold on.
This is the honey granola bar meal.
Okay.
It's the pickle flavored granola bar. No. We'll go with honey.
Everyone gives me crap for not liking pickles. I'm like, what's the problem? It's just more for you. Like, get off my back.
You should see Rob if we go to a restaurant and there's a pickle on the plate.
Okay.
He looks so pissed off at the waitress.
I mean, I ask. I'm like, hey, could you just leave?
It's touching.
Okay, because the pickle and the pickle juice is going to ruin whatever fries it touches. It could ruin the bottom bun of a burger. Like, you got to get me a whole new bottom bun. I'm that guy, and I don't care.
Which I love pickles, so, I'll...
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Honey granola.
So instead
bar.
of peanut butter, it's honey. Smells
Smell
like honey.
Yeah.
Chewier.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because the honey in there. A tad bit sweeter. Again, makes sense. These are good. I like them.
I don't like this one as much.
Don't you? It's a little bit sweeter. The overall flavor, the other ones were better, yes. I think I like the texture of this more.
You getting the little bite, the aftertaste bite?
Just a tiny bit.
Which for some reason I like spicy food when I'm hiking.
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
All right.
So I'm giving this one a 2.
I'll get a 2.5 out of 5.
I mean, it's the same as the other one, except it's honey instead of peanut butter.
Right, and I like peanut butter. I like peanut butter and everything.
All right. So if you guys have any other nutritious, delicious meals, comment down below. I'm looking for nutritious. I know delicious.
What are your go-to meals? I'm going to say prepared meals, like, something you can buy from a store, a freeze-dried meal. What are your go-to sources? I'd be very curious on if there's something out there that we haven't heard. Something local to you. Who knows? Love to try it.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookie time.
I'm taking the one with more chocolate chips in it.
Fine. I mean, they're yours. You're the one who paid for the whole wait a minute.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm starting to get full.
Me too. All right. Again, it looks like a no-bake cookie. Okay. It's better than the oatmeal raisin, for sure. Dense.
Very dense.
But there's something on the backside of it. There's something on the backside of the taste that finishes the taste that I don't like. I don't know what it is. It's just on the back of the tongue. Is it vitamin K? Maybe.
Okay.
Man, this is a bummer. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 2. This is 2.
Yeah. Dos.
2
out of 5. Yeah. 2 out of 5. I ripped that one. You can have it.
It's It's not a chocolate chip cookie.
No, it is not a chocolate chip. It's a chocolate chip biscuit pancake.
It tasted like, again, a Green Belly. Tapioca, oil, whatever.
But Green Bellies...
I've only had 2 flavors of Green Bellies.
Pretty good.
So, I'm going to rate this the same as the oatmeal one.
Really?
I did not taste any chocolate.
No, virtually none. They need to get some big old chocolate chunks in there. They should make it a chocolate chunk
I didn't taste
pancake
any chocolate
biscuit.
at all. So, would I eat it on the trail? Yes.
Oh, sure.
Would I buy it? No.
Right.
So, let's get back to that. So, of the meals that we tried today, if you look at the number 10 cans, they're slightly more expensive than Mountain House.
Which I understand.
Which
vitamins, nutrition.
I'll pay extra more for the nutrition.
For that, sure.
One I would most likely buy is the egg scramble. What was it called?
Something scramble. Yeah.
The hash brownie one.
Yep.
That was probably the best one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
How about you?
That was the best one for me as well. Still, if you add some cheese and maybe little sausage crumbles in that, you might have yourself a 5 out of 5 right there. And then...
So when you bring cheese on the trail,
what
kind of cheese do you bring? I mean,
for a meal like that, it could be dehydrated freeze-dried cheese, right? But if you're going to bring actual cheese on trail to eat, it's going to have to be a hard cheese, something with very low moisture content, like a Parmesan or an extra sharp cheddar if you want to go that route. Hard cheeses, those are going to keep a lot longer on trail.
So would you put it in there right as it starts to rehydrate so it melts, or wait and put it on at the end?
Me, I would probably put it in there and it melts while it rehydrates, me personally.
Okay. See, I wouldn't do the cheese. That sounds delicious, but I wouldn't make the effort. But the meal, you can add bacon bits to almost anything and it makes it delicious.
Yeah, you got a point.
So, second, I'd go with the 3 cheese mac. I think that was pretty good.
I concur.
Again, add bacon bits or some sort of meat. Maybe you want to...
Bacon bits in that would be...
pepperoni or something?
Pepperoni would be good, yep. Some kind of spicy meat. That makes sense. The beans... that'd be the third out of the 3 of the actual meals. And what would I add to that? Chicken. As far as the protein goes.
Yeah. Maybe some
like
of that,
like a Cuban...
Some of that freeze-dried or the chicken pouches.
Yeah. That'll work.
I think the beans and rice were good. It's just I'm not a beans and rice guy.
Right. Yeah, it's not something you would normally go to.
No.
I understand.
So we talked about a few of these things. Let's talk about what else they have. So this is chocolate granola. No, chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate grain crunch.
So it's cereal, like a breakfast.
Yeah.
Like Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Krispies.
But it's healthy. So I have a question for you. If you brought this out on trail, have you ever brought dry milk?
I have.
And does that work well?
Yes, it does. Surprisingly well.
So if you were to make this, you, in a bowl or your pot, you'd mix up the milk. Water.
I would actually carry milk powder in a bottle, just like this. And then when I was ready to make it, I would fill up as much water as I needed, shake it, pour it in that pouch and eat it. That's how I would do it.
Would it work to put the powder in like your pot, pour the water in, mix it up?
Sure.
And then pour this in?
Sure.
If you didn't want to carry an extra
bottle?
bottle?
Or why don't you just pour the milk powder right in there and pour it in there?
You could do it all together?
Sure.
I'm not...
Less waste?
I've never done dry milk. So.
Yeah, I have.
But this looks really good. So...
Yeah, that does look really good.
Anything that says chocolate...
Chocolates, chocolate.
But
exactly.
you couldn't taste the chocolate chips, so we'll see.
Lychee milk powder.
Lychee.
Yep, Leche. That's what you want.
Okay, so we tried all these. There's also the hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal.
Oh, I'd be interested in that because it's hearty and it's apple and it's a cinnamon oatmeal. Sample, not for resale. So yeah, this is you should sell these. Nutrient, if you're watching, you should sell these like this.
They're getting to it.
Okay.
So, maple almond grain crunch. I
like
think that's
that.
a cereal as well.
I would actually mix this and the chocolate one together. I love mixing cereals.
That'd be a lot of food. Maybe we should do that sometime. Then it would be both of us.
Yeah, fortunate. Creamy chocolate shake. What? Okay, see, now we're talking. A chocolate shake. I would hope that's good. Soy-free, gluten-free, which makes sense. That's cool. I like the fact that they have shakes with a ton of vitamins in it.
I'm just nervous about that. Ever since I tried a smoothie on trail and I couldn't even get one bite down.
I know. But it's got 22 grams of protein. That's crazy. Crazy. So it's like a muscle. It's like a dehydrated muscle milk. Is what this seems like to me. So we're gonna have to try all this stuff. So our next trip, let's just bring it all and eat it, and hopefully we can get it down.
Okay, so I put a link to Nutrient Survival down below. You can go online and order this stuff if you want. Right now, again, it's only in the number 10 cans. If you noticed online, the Mountain House, it's almost impossible to find.
Yes, there is. So all the people who are prepping and preppers, they're all going, I told you so right now. You know, they already have their number 10 cans stocked away along with their ammo and bullets and beans and Band-Aids and, you know, and their bunkers, and everyone else is scrambling trying to get Mountain House.
So do you think it'll be kind of like Y2K and wait about 6 months and go on Craigslist and you'll be able to buy Mountain House really cheap from people?
Yeah, a bunch of MREs and stuff. Sure, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
All right.
Nutrient. I like what they're trying to do. Introduce a lot more nutrition in backpacking foods. It's a good first step, I think, and I'd be very curious to see what comes down the pipe from them. My favorite part is that can. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it. I think it's cool.
It is very cool. Yeah, it's. I like the idea. I'm actually trying to go nutritious, but I'm not going to sacrifice flavor.
That's the thing. That's what's hard.
There's nothing worse than doing a multi-day trip. I always look forward to stroganoff tonight.
Right. 20-mile day.
And if I'm on the trail all day, I'm like, oh, this sucks. Oh. But hey, I get a kale smoothie tonight. Woo!
Exactly. Yeah, I see. Exactly. Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That's the taste test. We'll probably have a few more taste tests of different things coming up, I'm sure, and whatever kind of comes up. If you have any suggestions on things that you want us to chew the fat over, let us know, because we're full of useless opinions and knowledge.
Some more than other. All right, Krusty. Thanks for coming to the Hammock Hotel.
Yeah, man. For sure.
We'll see you out on the trail.